Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for watching. So when I did the cowling on the outboard, it looked so good that I thought I might as well just do the rest of the outboard. So last night I degreased it all, washed it all down, wax and grease remover, got rid of most of the grease that I could, and I thought that I'd give it a bit of a sand today. It's like late in the afternoon, there are a few clouds. It was meant to rain. Actually, there's some clouds going past up there that look a bit iffy, but yeah, I'll give it a bit of a sand. I'm using the compressor again with the orbital sander, so it makes it a lot quicker. I've just got on some 240 grit. I'll go around quickly with that, do a bit of a hand sand in the bits that I can't get to, swap over to the 320 grit and go around with that. Yeah, thanks for watching. Some 240 grit wet and dry. I might actually wet it and use the hand sanding block. Although I do like to just use it by hand. And you've probably noticed that I've got a Temu GoPro here, so we'll see what the footage is like on that, and I'll show you what that's like too. On the older outboards, all metal. The new one's plastic. You just take the plastic off and paint the plastic, but these ones are metal. The paint should adhere to it a lot better as well anyway. So this has taken about half an hour now to get round to do this with the machine and then by hand. So not long really. It's like, it's not no chips. I already sanded this lower part, I think it's a skeg. I already sanded that the other day, so I got all the paint, the dents off that and smoothed all this out. I'll take the propeller off in a minute, and I'm just getting in all these little grooves. I think it's been painted previously. This not too bad, so I'm just stuffing it up just for the paint to stick. I'll probably go over it with a bit of primer. Actually, I'll just here for the primer, but I don't think I need too much primer. Maybe up here on the back. But I won't paint any of this yet because I'm going to cover the boat, and I'll just cover it through there, I think. And then that way I'm not going to get overspray everywhere. Then I'll tape up this and paint all that and clean all that up properly. Like I said before, I'm not a professional, just a guy who likes DIY. Hope you're enjoying my videos. Been doing it for a month now. Bit of a process, filming and then editing, but pretty good. Hope you learned something. I like learning all the time.
What are these animals?
So yeah, that's the 240 done. This is the first video you've seen, and you haven't seen my other videos. This is a Yamaha 1986, 150 horsepower, two-stroke. Gas guzzling, good fun. I'd like to know how my Temu GoPro's going. I don't even know if it's filming. Oh yeah, it's been filming for 3 minutes. What? Should have been filming for longer than that. Bunnings Warehouse. I must say, Bunnings is my favourite shop. It's so good. Everything you need at Bunnings and more. Lowest prices are just the beginning. 240. Actually, Bunnings, if you are listening, I do need a new compressor. Preparation is 95% of the work and sanding is 5% of the work. All the cleaning that you have to do
washing it down with the wax and grease removal or the methylated spirits or terps, and then sanding, taping up and taking off all the bits and pieces is 95% of the work. The 5% is the fun part, the painting.
So I'm just gonna wax and grease remove all the grease, wax and grease removal. Okay, so I'm just going to apply some wax and grease remover with a rag. Make sure that I haven't spread any grease all over the areas that I've just sanded that I want to paint. So I was just going to take off these vents on the side here. They're plastic and I don't need to paint them.
That's where your water gets sucked up from. Up in through there. So if your P-tube stops working when you're out on the water, first thing that you should look at is this and make sure that there's no seaweed or plastic bag or something hasn't wrapped around it and stopped the impeller from doing its job, cooling down the engine. I always like to put stuff back together like that so you don't lose the nut out of there and you know which way it goes on. Or I like to put the bolts back into the spot if you can. Yeah, just so you don't lose shit. Right, I'm going to get some primer and prime this. I'll take the propeller off, prime this and get some paper or plastic and cover up the bits there that I don't want to paint or get overspray on. So I'm going to prime all the raw bits of metal like that, up there, up on there, along there, all those bits there. It feels very smooth. So I don't know if this leg here has come off another outboard at some stage, but they are different colours, or whether it's just been sprayed and then put onto this motor. But you can see the green primer there, grey primer, or it might have been the original grey paint, the same as this one. This was the paint that I put on the other day just to give it a test to see how durable it is and to see the colour. And it's a little bit darker than this, so it'll be around about that colour. So I don't know if this leg is off a newer motor or not. I have no idea.
Lovely morning, Perth. Still spring. Beautiful day. Alright, this is the first time you've seen under the cowling. This is a V6, 3 cylinders here, 3 cylinders here. I've put new thermostats in here and here, put new spark plugs in. It had an oil reservoir here, which is the precision blend, but it's an old outboard, 1986, and it obviously failed over the years at some point, so they've disconnected it and blocked it all off. So I just mixed the oil straight into the fuel tank, which is up the front, and it's pretty good, because then you know that it's got oil. Obviously at some point the oil in mixture pump and stuff had failed, and maybe someone got stuck out at sea, maybe the engine overheated, something. So yeah, I'm glad that that's not going to happen. Look, it's an oldie, but it's a goodie. Oh yeah. Sometimes if you're trying to tape something up, you're better off just to put the tape around the inside like that. The sticky side's out, but you're painting around it anyway, it doesn't matter. Here's a tip for you. Sorry. So the other day when I was doing these seals, I was meant to put a bigger seal on the inside, but I couldn't get this off. Since then I've learned that if you can't undo it, because they get a bit stuck, you drill holes in it, in here. I watched the video and the guy drilled all these holes all the way around there. He put the screwdriver or a punch in there, cracked it cracked off there, and the thing just fell out. So you just drill a few holes, try and crack a bit off, and then the rest should just fall out. There you go, tip for the day. I've never done it, but... I'm going to use this bit of sandpaper to put around there. I'm a bit of an ideas man, you know. Hear that saying? Fits like a
bit of sandpaper on a prop shaft. Like a pro DIYer. I don't even know why you're standing behind me watching me work. Why don't you get in here and help me? Many hands make light work. Right, what do you reckon? I'm going to take that up now, obviously. Probably start up here. Because as it goes down, it's going to want to wrap the other way. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come set the world on fire. Yeah, I'm not a very good singer. I know it. I know it. I should have been a poet. Okay. All right, what else do I have to tape up? We'll better tape up that. Or that, at least. And around there. Put something in through here. I'm not painting this today, so I'll put something in through there. God, we're running out of time. Those clouds. Got to go to work. What's the time anyway? Here's a tip for you that I didn't do. Loosen the 6 bolts on the leg and crack it open so that there's a little gap there about 1 mil, so that the 2 bits of metal, you don't paint them together. I'm using this primer here from Super Cheap Autos, Wash Primer by MTN. It's easy to apply and repaint. It's good adhesion. I'm only reading what it says there. That other one was a filler primer, and it's real thick and sands really well. Same brand, and yeah, this is for cars and stuff like that. I used this on the cowling, and it built up a really thick layer, and it was good to sand. Nice light coat. Dust coat to start with.
Probably a little bit windy for painting, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
If it would have reacted, it would have already reacted.
That's it.
No. Put it on light to start with.
Oh yeah, so that's the one that you put on right.
And then it's like a dust coat as well. And when you sand this back, you know that you're back to the good. It'll show up any holes and stuff.
Well, I can only see where it's very holes and dents.
Put some more on after.
Yeah, I'll do that. Have a bit. I'll do it.
G'day, I'm just using this Dulux primer filler to fill in all the little imperfections and the little dents and scratches and stuff like there. So I went over it this morning with it, and then I've given it a sand, and everywhere where it's low it will stay yellow, and where I've sanded it, it's gone back to the grey primer that I put underneath. So that is like a guide, so you know where you have to do again. But you can see the little holes there like that, which this just builds it up a bit thicker. So when we sand it back, we'll be able to sand the outside, and the inside bit will be still left there. So that's where we want to sort of put it on pretty thick. Alright, g'day. I've primed this and spray puttied it. No, it's not. That's not what colour the outboard is going to be. That is just a primer, a spray filler, like a putty primer. The primer, grey primer, is underneath it. I probably should have done it the other way around, so I had the grey underneath. But it doesn't matter, because I'm about to just give this a little bit of a sand with some 320 grit. I'm just going to go over it by hand, and then any of the other bits that are like this, like you can see the lines, I might have to just hit it with a bit of 240 as well, but we'll see how we go. I'll just get it back to that, and I know that that is level now.
Okay, mast's broken.
So I can crack this join through here because I don't want that it's a painted piece, because there was all these chips all over it last time, and I think what someone's done is they've painted over it. When they pulled it apart, the paint is cracked. So yeah, I'm just going to crack these open. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be using a shifter, should I? No, that's just the first tool that I saw. Landing it with 320 grip. At the moment, I'm just doing the leg here. That's why that's grey and taped off.
Just using this paper with the masking tape on it. I got from Super Cheap Autos, $7 for a roll. Actually, it was Repco. Got it from Repco because I got some oil and stuff for my car. I'm going to service it tomorrow. So I went to work this morning. So this is technically not my day one of holidays, but tomorrow is day one of my holidays. So I've got 12 days off. 12 days off of work, and I will document a little bit of what I do each day. Tomorrow I'm going to service the car, my four-wheel drive, probably paint the outboard, and then service the air conditioner on the roof, chuck some rat bait in, and get some stuff ready for camping the next day. This will go over the rest. Yamalube blue touch-up paint, maintenance is from 94 onwards. This is an 86 model, as you might already know, but it's the only paint they had at the shop at the time, and they weren't ordering anymore, so I thought I'd use this. Fine. It looks alright. I didn't mind it not being original. I don't know why you always stand right behind me. Why don't you move to the side?
You want to apply nice light coats. Nice even light coats, especially with metallic. Then come back around and start again. Again, nice light even coats. Maybe a little bit thicker this time. Try and keep the edges wet. When you're spraying metallic, you always want to go the same way on each piece. Like if you're going across, you go across and then you go up and down.
So that's first coat, good. Let me have a look. There you go.
Sun is right above me. Good morning. This is the third day that I've been working on the outboard leg. I just wanted to let you guys know some of the products that I've been using, and I am not sponsored by Dulux in any way, but this was quite a good product, and also the grey one that I found to be good as well, which was the one that I bought from Super Cheap. This was from Bunnings. It's the only one that they sell. I would have got grey if they did, but it comes in beige, so it's always good to have the primer underneath the paint, like the colour that you're painting, so if it does chip off, it doesn't show up as much. Do say thank you to Dulux and to Yamaha. This paint is amazing. This is also very good. So the Dulux primer filler is the one that I've been using. It feels scratches but not chips or anything. You want to mix up your carbog and stuff like that and put that in. And the paint that I'll be using today, so I also have to do Yama Lube. Yamaha is the paint from 94 onwards, outboards 94 onwards. No, mine is not a 94 onwards, it's older, but I've painted the cowling in this colour and it looks good, and I'm doing the rest of it. It's not really much difference, but yeah, I'm not trying to make it look original, I'm just getting a coat of paint on it. It was looking a bit funny. So yeah, after, all I have to do is sand that coat that I put on yesterday afternoon. So I'm just going to go over it with 320 and get any lumps and stuff off. It looks pretty good though, it's nice and smooth. After that I'm going to run around with some wet and dry. I'm probably not going to wet it, I'm probably just going to use it dry, but it's like 1500 grit. I'm not sure if I need to do it with that or not, but I just don't want to have any scratches from the 320 show up. I don't have anything else that's between it at the moment. After I've done that, I'll wipe it down with a rag and blow it with the compressed air, and then I'll use the tack cloth to go around, which is just a sticky cloth, and it just gets off any of the other little bits of dust and stuff that's on the job. I'll probably give it, I'll go over and give it a coat first, and then come back and just give it one more coat just to get it on quite thick. I might even, because it's metallic, I want it to be like equal, so if you're too close to the job it'll just be lines, and it might not, the black and the silver and the metallic bits might not look as good, so you want to kind of like get back a little bit further, go one way, go the other way, and then just get back and sort of mist it on so it's a little bit more equal and even. So I hope that you're liking the video and that you're learning some stuff from it, because it's always good to learn new things. I like learning new things. Yeah, I'm not a professional painter, at least. But yeah, I'm just a guy who likes DIY. So if you've learned anything or you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. G'day, how's it going? Yesterday afternoon I've given it a light going over with one can of spray paint, so I will go through again now and give it another one coat, probably with a can. I probably won't use a can, and then I might eat into the second can, which will be the third can on the leg. They're about 47 bucks a can, so it's pretty expensive to do, but other little pieces. It's a beautiful day today here in Perth. It's probably about probably 20 degrees at the moment. In Fahrenheit, I do not know what that is. So why is there an oil drum up the tree? Okay. So I've just done the other side, and this is the 320 grit on here. So just a quick going over, especially in the grooves, in these grooves where you want it to stick to properly. You don't want to sand it too much and go through the paint and back to the primer and the metal again, so I probably should be going round and round. Just show you close up. So that's sanded, that's not sanded. So you can see how it's more white at the top here. That's all it needs. Just a quick going over like that. If I had a sanding sponge, I'd probably use that instead, just to quickly get around all the curves and stuff. But I don't, and sometimes you just got to work with what you got. I just got to say that I'm not a professional painter, but I am a wood machinist and furniture maker by trade. So sanding is part of wood machining. When I was at TAFE, did a TAFE course, pre-apprenticeship TAFE course, when I was 15 and turned 16 after high school. And one of the things that you had to do was put scratches into a piece of timber and then sand it out, but you had to go through the different grits of sandpaper to get it out. You couldn't cheat, and the teacher marked you on how well you did it. And I remember one of the things that he taught us when sanding, when you're coming along to the edge, instead of just coming back down again, you want to go, because you've gone up, covered that area once, covered that area twice, but that's only been done once. So if you get up to the top and do another little one and come back down, and then you can get across there like that.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good TAFE course as well that I did. We did cabinet making, practical and theory. We did wood machining, practical and theory. We did computer skills, office work, where you would pretend to ring up someone on the phone and order materials. We did upholstery. We made a fully upholstered bedroom chair, and polishing, like spraying furniture. So I guess we did sanding in the polishing as well. So yeah, I don't do it anymore. I am a furniture removalist and delivery driver, but I'm getting sick of it. Yeah, down there. Okay, preparation is key. 95%, 5% you get to actual paint. So just remember, sand, 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 sand. And once you finish sanding, then sand some more. Oh, I forgot to check my lotto tickets too. Might do that. Might do that today and go up to the post office and get my last Temu package, which is a battery bank. And hopefully I've won the 50 million. Well, I might have to share it with some other people because I'm in a syndicate. That'd be nice. I won't be doing this, that's for sure. I'll do a bit more of this. So this is the 1500 grit, and I'm just going to go around on the parts here that you see more of. Lovely. Surely that's got to be enough. Oh my god, I'm calling it. So, yeah.
you can hear me over the compressor there. If there's any tool shops in Perth that I've not heard of, maybe you could hit me up and I could do a review on your compressor for you, or give me a discount or something. Thanks.
Make my day.
Shake these for 3 minutes.
Okay.
This is probably another job that I will never do again. Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder. Better get my mask. So, first of all, I'm just going over the patches where I've sanded through a little bit. I'll do them, and any of the hard to reach places that I'll be going slow around, so then when I get to the bigger pieces, I can just move a bit quicker. looks awesome. If only you were here helping me.
And that is a good mask. $50 from Bunnings. Bargain.